Hi guys, welcome to a new YouTube video. Today we're going to talk about SaaS because that's the goal of the channel. And today we're going to talk about the SaaS anti-scale strategy. So what is the worst idea you could possibly have while making your SaaS? So very easy. The worst idea you could have is selling custom code. So when you're making a SaaS, so it's an online platform, kind of online software, people all see the same interface and all have the same buttons, the same displays everywhere, and the same functions. And some SaaS decide to, for a certain price, to develop custom code, so custom things for certain clients. And of course the clients have to pay for this custom modification. So for example, you're making a SaaS where you it's a I don't know, CRM for example, and one of your clients ask, I would like to have this filter, or I would like to have this I don't know, messaging system, or anything that could be useful for them, but very specifically for them, because you haven't thought about it for the other clients in the first place. And so the very naive answer is to be, my goal is to make cash, and this person is ready to give me money instead of me coding something just for him. So it's a very good way of earning more money for my company. So why should I say no? It looks like a good idea, right? And indeed it does look like a good idea. But on the long term, you need to understand that this strategy, this approach is going to kill your SaaS. Because if you want to have a very profitable SaaS, you want to have a very scalable SaaS. So you want to do something that is very easy to replicate. So by definition, a SaaS is a software. So everybody gets the same software. So it's by definition something scalable. But if you start to make custom codes for each of your customers have parts of code that is only specific to them. So your code base is going to look like shit, because you have this part of the code for this clients A, and this part of the code for this client B and C and D, and your code is going to look like a big mess of custom things adding on top of each other, and you're going to get lost and you break everything. It's going to be very hard to maintain and to sell, because it's terrible. It's spaghetti code. It's terrible to look at it. So your goal is to do something that everybody uses, everybody likes, and everybody buys, because the more specific it gets, the harder it is to scale. And because if it's very if you allow people to buy some custom code, you're gonna hire more developers, because each client is going to need his own developer, or let's say 10 clients for one developer. So you need to hire more developers. Whereas if you only have one team of developers and everybody gets the same software, you just need this one team. You don't need to hire more developers. So it's easy to scale, because you don't need more to hire more people as the company and the revenue grows. That's why it's scalable. So it's, in one specific case, is going to be a good idea, and it's very specific. It's if you are the very beginning of your journey, you need cash, because otherwise you're going to die, and there's this big client that is ready to give you a lot of money, very big amount of money, in exchange for custom code. This is the only case in which you could do it, but it's still a bad idea, because you still have to carry this custom code in your database forever now, and it sucks to have this kind of weird thing that is here but nobody else sees it. So you have this conditional visibility for just one client, and it's terrible. So yeah, if you really need the cash and it's the very beginning of the journey, why not do it? But otherwise you should not do it. What you can do instead is you can, I don't know, do a WhatsApp group or a forum. Most SaaS do a forum, and in this forum you could ask all the users what they think about this custom code. So what they think about the idea your specific client has. So do they think it's a great idea to implement? Do they think everybody, like, the idea is to get, is it something very specific only one client wants, or could many clients want to use this? Is it a good idea, or is it a very personal demand and you don't need to implement it? Because if you have 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 clients, you don't really care about one person needing this very specific functionality. What you care about, is everybody happy, or is everybody unhappy because there's some very big missing piece? That's the idea. So yeah, making a WhatsApp group is actually a good way to implement it, because so yeah, you can make a kind of do a voting system, and you could just implement the most voted functionalities. So that's it. Thank you guys.